Linear equations in two variables. Linear equation in two variables. An equation which contains two variables, say for example x and y. These are the two variables. And the degree of each term containing the variable is 1. For example, x is raised to 1 here. It is not x raised to 2. If nothing is mentioned, that means it is raised to 1. Here also nothing is mentioned. It doesn't mean that there is a 0. It is a 1 over here. So it is x raised to 1 and y raised to 1. So the degree, this is the degree of the variable. 1 is the degree of the variable. X is the variable, the degree of it is 1. Y is the variable here, the degree of it is 1. So two variables are required. And the degree of each is 1. Then it is called a linear equation in two variables. For a linear equation in two variables are required and the degree of each is 1. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is the general form of an equation in two variables. This is one of the variables, this is another variable, y is another variable, and this is a constant. A is the coefficient of x and b is the coefficient of y. Both a and b should be real numbers and they should not be 0. So a, b and c are real numbers. A, b are not equal to 0 at the same time. This is the requirement for the simultaneous equation in two variables. Consider the equation 3x is equal to 4y minus 12. The general form of the simultaneous equation is 3x minus 4y plus 12 is equal to 0. That is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Therefore here a will be equal to 3, b is equal to minus 4 and c is equal to 12. Activity. Complete the following table. Number 1. Equation is given 4m plus 3n is equal to 12. I will take this vacant space to write it. So let us compare it with a common general form of the simultaneous equation in two variables. So it will be ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So writing in this form, we will have 4m plus 3n minus 12 is equal to 0, bringing 12 to the left. Here we have a is equal to 4, b is equal to 3 and c is equal to minus 12. Here instead of x we are having m and instead of y we are having n. So we get the values of a, b and c. A is not equal to 0, b is not equal to 0 and all the three are real numbers. So it is a equation in a linear equation in two variables. So we write yes for it. Yes, it is a linear equation in two variables. Now let us consider the second question. Second question, here we have one of the variables raised to 2 to the power 2. So variable x is raised to 2 or is to the power 2. Therefore, it is not a linear equation in two variables. It is not a linear equation in two variables. Third, root 2 and root 5 are not real numbers. Therefore, this also is not a linear equation in two variables. Fourth sum, if we compare it with ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, we have a is equal to 0. It does not satisfy the condition for a linear equation in two variables. So it is not. The fourth one is not a linear equation in two variables. Fifth, again, y, if we compare this with the general form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, we have b is equal to 0, which does not satisfy the condition for the linear equation in two variables. The sixth sum. Now here, if we simplify this, if we bring it to the numerators, it will be 4y plus 5x is equal to 4xy. We are having the product of both the variables, which is not the standard form. Ax plus by, it is not of this form. Plus c is equal to 0. This is not of this form. So it is not a linear equation in two variables. Here also we have the product of two variables. So in the general form we do not have the product of the two variables. So this also does not satisfy the condition of a linear equation in two variables. So it is not.